Hey everybody, this is Bob Kovacs, and I am going to do an unboxing of the Motorola Moto X Pure Edition cell phone. This is a big cell phone. It almost qualifies, maybe it does qualify as what they call a phablet, part phone, part tablet. It's got a 5.7-inch diagonal screen. So I just got it. I got it from B&H Photo. They had a very good price on this, and included with the price was a 64 gig micro SD card, which that of course lets you know that the Motorola Moto X Pure Edition supports an external SD card for expanded storage. So I'm really looking forward to it. So let's see, I've got a knife here. So let's start taking this apart. Actually quite a big box. There's another piece of tape here. Is there one on this side? No. So it opens like this, I guess. And here we go. I got the bamboo version, which has this crazy bamboo back on it, and it actually looks like a real wood bamboo back. And while we're looking at the back, it has a 21 megapixel 21 megapixel camera and a f2.0 lens, so a very low loss lens. It's supposed to be good in low light. I know they say that about every cell phone camera, so I'm looking forward to testing this, and maybe I'll have a review of this cell phone coming up so we can demonstrate just how some of the things work, including the cameras. Obviously, it's got an LED flash right there, but it's got this crazy bamboo back. And I got it in white because that was the cheap one. You know, they let me get the white cheap. The black one was much more expensive. So here's the front of it. Now it's got some plastic on it here. We'll peel that off. So that's what the basic unit looks like. We'll put it down for now. It's got a frame, I guess, to protect things. Oh, how interesting. So it has this additional frame for protection purposes that it comes with. So this is the stock unit. Now this unit's been around for a while. I think it came out maybe last October, possibly even as early as September of 2015. So I think they may be getting to phase it out at this point in its life cycle. But the specs on it are really good, so I'm looking forward to giving it a go and replacing my current cell phone, which is a Samsung Galaxy S3. It's kind of long in the tooth. So here we have what appears to be a micro USB charger, standard cell phone charger. My understanding is that this has some sort of fast charging capability. So I'm thinking that this is the fast charger. Now it does not have a USB port here on the charger itself. So I'm guessing that you can fast charge it with this charger, and you can do a standard / slow charge with a normal USB charger. Let's see what some of the other goodies are that we got here. Oh, it's the manual. So we never look at manuals, right? We figure it out along the way. And not sure what this is. It says Nano SIM on it. Now this takes a SIM because it has, I should say that this is an unlocked phone, and it's supposed to be capable of working on all major North American carriers. So I use Sprint, but it's supposed to be able to work on Sprint, Verizon, T-Mobile, AT&T, and pretty much the others as well, the Crickets and the Metro PCS and so forth. Now this indicates that it is a Nano SIM. So this has something to do with the Nano SIM. Not sure what it is, but I guess I'm going to have to save that. Let's see if there's anything else. Okay, that actually sort of looks like it. So let's take a little tour around the phone then. Obviously there's the USB port, the charging port right there. On this side you've got a volume up-down rocker. I'm guessing this is the on-off switch here. Looks like your headphone jack is there. And there's a little cover here, which, maybe that's where the nano SIM goes. So this is the tool that you use to take off this little cover, maybe? Or not? I guess not. So I'm going to have to look into that. Maybe I will have to crack open the manual just to see what we have going on. It's possible that underneath this cover is where the micro SD card goes. Now the Moto X Pure Edition, which is what I have here, as I mentioned, a 5.7-inch screen. Now the resolution on this screen is 2560 by 1440 pixels. To me, that's just pretty amazing. This is an IPS LCD screen, and as we all know, IPS stands for in-plane switching. That enables the pixels to be placed at the surface of the display to make for a wider viewing angle. This is Corning Gorilla Glass 3. Overall weight is supposed to be about 6.2 ounces. Inside the phone, it has 3 gigabytes of RAM and 64 gig of storage. You can get this phone in a variety of storage capabilities, and I got it with 64 gig. The camera, as I mentioned, on the rear is a 24 megapixel rear camera. It has a front camera that's 5 megapixel, and the front camera, believe it or not, has a flash. So you've got a flash front and rear. So when you take front selfies, you now have a flash to better illuminate yourself. And I'm a big proponent in flashes. Both of these lenses are f2.0, so they're supposed to be very good about light loss, not having that much light loss. A big reason why I wanted to get this phone was, number one, I needed a new phone, but another big reason why I wanted to get it was it can record 4K video. Not only can it record 4K video, which is, by the way, what I'm shooting and posting this unboxing in, but not only can this record 4K video, it is one of the few cell phones that records 4K video and has image stabilization. So the 4K video comes out much smoother than some of the other phones that do not have image stabilization. So I'm looking forward to doing that. And you can get a high dynamic range both with photographs and with video, including 4K video. So I'm looking forward to practicing and experimenting a bit with that. So now I mentioned it takes a nano SIM. The only other thing really worth mentioning on this is that it has Android 5.1.1. I believe that's what it ships with. Now, the Moto X Pure, is supposed to be a mostly unadulterated version of Google Android. And it's supposed to get Android updates more quickly than the typical carrier-specific phones. We'll see how that works. It's not like a Nexus phone, but people, when they've reviewed this, have said that they really like the fact that it's not bogged down with a bunch of carrier bloatware like most cell phones are. So I'm really looking forward to digging into this, and that is the unboxing. Let me see if I can get this turned on here. See if I can get an image coming up on it. And that is the unboxing of the Motorola Moto X Pure Edition. Hey everybody, I'm Bob Kovacs. Thanks for watching.